here's something interesting. Who can read this little fact box for us? All right, go ahead, Ryan.
Wow.
Billy burrows can be up to 9.5 feet, 3 meters deep.
Okay, 9.8 feet. So that's almost 10 feet. All right, so that's almost double the size of me in height.
Oh my gosh, that's definitely gonna find a lot.
So that's a really deep burrow. Okay, so that's like take 3 of you and put yourselves in a one big long line, and that's how deep the burrow is. So here's the question, Jasper, why do you think they burrow so deeply? What could they find down below?
Water?
Okay, maybe they can find water down there, right? So a lot of times we dig wells and they're underground. Why else do you think, Iris?
To maybe like find some food. Maybe they eat bugs or something.
Oh, Iris, I wasn't even thinking that, but you are absolutely right. I mean, I'm almost sure you're right. So, right? Because I wasn't even thinking that. But yeah, because they probably go underground because they're trying to find a food source, right? Because they're down there all day. They have to what?
Like, eat food.
Right, they have to eat. So that's definitely, I wasn't even thinking that. So kudos to you, because that was fantastic. All right, why else might they burrow underground? So for food, for water, why else might they do it?
They maybe like, maybe some kind of animal eats them to hide from the animal. To hide like from the animal to eat them.
Right.
Yeah,
maybe they're hiding.
Maybe snakes eat them.
Huh?
Maybe snakes eat them.
Yeah, they're not very big, right? I don't know how big they
big.
really are, but they certainly don't look all that big, do they? No.
Yeah.
So they're probably right. So they're probably hiding from predators, trying to find food and water. Bless you. Excellent.
Wow.
Boys and girls. So listen, we inferred all that, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
We inferred all that. We inferred that based off of what? Here's what's really interesting. Iris, how did you infer that? What did you use to make that inference? Which is basically an inference is just a guess, right? Did we guess,
Yes.
Iris?
Yes, I did guess.
Okay, yeah, we did guess, but they were really good guesses, right? And that's what we call inferences. And it's based on what? Text evidence, right? So here, okay, so boys and girls, here's what's really important. Listen, what was the text evidence that we used? What if we wanted to, what evidence would help us to suggest that they were down there finding food and hiding and keeping protected from the sun?
Predator.
Well, it doesn't say anything about predators.
The text box.
Well, it tells us that they burrow 10 feet, but how did we know to say that they're going for water or they're going for food? What do we know in here that would help us to make that inference?
Strong claws.
Ah, strong claws, right? What would those claws do, Iris?
Like, of course. Dig like probably pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then like pretty what's that called? Like low, pretty low.
Okay,
like,
so they dig fast, right?
Yeah.
And so that would help them to dig fast, right? Because 10 feet, boys and girls, to dig a whole 10 feet would take a human a couple of hours by hand, right? If I'm just going to take a shovel and dig, right? That's going to take a couple of hours. I mean, unless you're like Hercules, right? So
Yeah.
it might take me 5 hours to do. But do you think this little guy has 5 hours to dig a hole every day?
No. They have
No.
real strong claws.
Yes. So those strong claws are for digging. Those strong claws could also be for what, Ryan? What do you think? The strong claws could be for digging and also for grabbing its what?
Food.
Food.
Yes, it's food, right?